What's up, everybody? Perfectly Techno here, and we are back with another episode of The Long Night. Let me just erase that man's name because he's dead and gone,
He's not dead.
for what you know.
Yeah. As far as we know, anyway.
For all you know, he's very dead.
It's
Anyways,
possible.
while I get our players introduced, go ahead and give me those D100 dice rolls. First we have Sathar, played by.
My name is Ryan. Pleasure to be here.
Then we have Ridley Monroe, played by.
It's me, Justicar.
I think Jack's done it for like
We
4
have
weeks in a row.
Zeos Bonvargo, played by.
The Minoru, hello.
And we have Jack Moriarty, played by.
Hey, it's me, David Levels Up. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the show.
And
How
yeah,
dare
just
you
go
wanna
ahead
be?
and launch right into that recap because you lost.
I don't know how
Yep.
he's lost like 4 weeks in a row.
George just lucky, I guess.
I don't know
Um,
how. Well, I mean, there is technically a single reroll left.
I will use it.
Well, no, hold on. Timeout. We don't get to vote on this as a group.
Nope.
No.
You've never been able to vote on the rerolls as a group.
Fuck.
Okay, Zeos, what happened last time?
That is a fantastic question. I remember party. I stabbed. Ridley tried to stab.
This is a phenomenal recap, buddy. So far, just keep going. You're on top of
Listen,
it.
I told you. This,
I mean, I think he nailed it.
You're
I
killing
tried
it.
to stab another one.
You're killing this recap like you killed the second person
Jack, stop me.
at the party. Wow, you're just doing phenomenal.
You're not helping.
Yeah, well, I
Shadow
feel like
Daddy yeeted Malum.
I hadn't gotten that far yet.
how dare you call him Shadow Daddy?
I've called him Shadow Daddy from the beginning.
As
fucker.
soon as he started giving you magic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Dave can be bought with magic. He's really into wizards.
I'm dead ass gonna say, if you popped up in my life and told me, hey, I'll give you magic if you do what I want, I'd be like, as long as we're talking cool magic, I'm fucking in.
Same.
I only want lame magic.
There's a fucking trend on TikTok right now where it's like, if you could have 2 spells from D&D, what would they be? You can use
That
them
was a
at
long
will
time ago.
anytime. But there was a guy now who's like, Power Word Kill and True Resurrection. What did the rest of you choose?
Oh
Wait.
God.
Charm and enlarge.
Yeah, see, but I feel like I can get more out of my day by just Power Word Killing and True Resurrectioning somebody until they do what I want.
Yeah, but
why not wish? It just
you-
encompasses everything.
I
True.
was gonna say Simulacrum and Wish.
Wasn't there one where it was a cantrip and a spell? That was.
I
If I
don't
can
know.
cast it at will any time of day, Simulacrum and Wish. Like,
Simulacrum to make sure that when your wish goes horribly wrong, you're not dead forever. And a wish, just in case you need to be dead forever.
no, well, I mean, it's a wish, though. It's not a...
Vicious Mockery and Hypnotic Pattern. You know, I'd take Vicious Mockery. I feel like I could fuck around with that. The issue is, I would accidentally kill my friends in Discord calls.
accidentally.
Yeah, just make a...
No, you would purposefully kill your friends on Discord calls and then resurrect them.
Oh, yeah, so just Vicious Mockery and True Resurrection?
I'm waiting for a 5th ed conversion for D20 Modern.
Oh, the pizza's here.
Yep, I hear it.
Hey,
Hey!
smell like garbage, the person dies.
Get up the stairs.
Alright, I'm gonna go help grab this pizza real quick.
Yeah. You should bring me a slice.
Talk to
Yeah.
chat.
Hi, chat.
Hey, chat, tell him to bring me a slice.
Yeah, tell him to give us slices.
No, I'm physically close enough he could, like, bring me a slice. I live around the corner from Orion and PT.
Well, that's fair. I'll be going by there in like 3 weeks.
I'll be up there in 2 weeks.
Oh, hi, Danger. Welcome.
Pizza. Hello. Pizza sounds good.
Hey, raise your hand in chat if you're about that pizza life.
Or hand emote?
Like chat has hands.
I'll
Yeah, I
go
don't-
first. I mean, I have a hand.
What? You do have a hand. I have that.
There you go.
Where? You see?
That's like my most used emote on Twitch.
Yeah, so raise your hand if you're all about that pizza life. I don't care what hand you got, but if you got
Oh, wait a
hand,
minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Coco, I love that hand. I also love that it's called Moist Hay,
What?
the emote.
I took my headphones off for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're raising our hands if we're about that pizza life.
Oh, yes, we are about that pizza life. Anyways, so you guys have just arrived back at the tavern, and that's where we ended our session.
Yes.
I have a question.
It's Chris.
I might have an answer.
So the guy who offered me the very, very lucrative job,
Yes.
whose side of this issue does it seem like he's on?
Well,
Considering I
Bonet paid Zeos to assassinate him. So
Okay.
So that one.
no, so the other one.
That I
So the queen side.
yeah.
Yes.
Ridley just goes to his room after saying he's tired.
You don't
all that
wanna
all that dancing
play
took a lot
games?
out of him.
He just goes, good job, everyone. It was a great party. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired.
All right. It's
Before
strangely
Ridley
out of
walks
character,
away,
Ridley.
Malum digs through the backpack and gets out 2 baggies, one of catnip for Sathar and another one for himself.
Dominoes.
yeah. So I was gonna look at Ridley and say that's a little out of character for you. You feeling okay?
Hey, see all that magic I just, pumped out? God, give me a break.
Wasn't breaking you.
What?
No, a break isn't. I'll explain it to you later, Sathar.
Oh. All right.
That looks fucking delicious too.
Sorry.
You're teasing us all.
Doing what I do best.
I'm gonna have to make a pizza after D&D.
Understandable. So are you two just smoking? There is
Yeah.
so this is a very nice tavern. So there's like a smoking lounge if you prefer to smoke in there rather than smoking in your rooms.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
illegal, so absolutely. I'm just curious what Ridley's gonna do now that we're all away.
Because I'm assuming we're going to talk about what happened.
Yeah, probably. Is Zeus joining us?
I can. He's just kind of chilling around.
What do you prefer? There's what he has, whatever this is, that's amazing.
They
And I
also
some
have a
really-
selection of cigars. At the
Well, I still have those really good cigars from that guy I murdered.
All right, Coffee, you bit the bullet. Here's your pickup line. You're the only topping I need on my pizza. I felt like a pizza pickup line was appropriate right now.
Just a little bit.
Does that mean you're the bottoming?
I think I'm just assuming I'd eat another human being.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, so Zeos, are you smoking at all?
No.
Okay.
I find that to be not very good for an assassin to smoke because it's a very distinct smell.
Ridley, are you actually going to sleep?
No.
All right, we'll start with you. What are you doing in your room?
Really just gonna try to sneak out.
Okay, just gonna open the
Who
window,
could have foreseen this?
Yep.
hop out.
Yep.
Alrighty. So Ridley, you hop out the window, and you have Featherfall or anything?
No.
Okay, so give me an acrobatics check to see if you can make it to the ground without just falling.
I was gonna say, do we hear a loud crash from outside?
All right, you managed to scale your way down the building. Where are you off to, young emperor?
He's just wandering around, trying to clear his head, figure out his alignment.
Okay. The rest of you, what are you guys? How's this discussion going?
Sathar's just sitting back, smoking his catnip, still a little drunk. What a night! God, that's how festival should be. A little ashamed we didn't see the executions, though.
Uh, you
The
do know
execution
the
would have
execution.
been you, my guy.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I didn't do anything. One of you, potentially. But
I probably would have been included, but besides the point, you definitely would have been one.
nah.
You were implied like many times.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's because Lila's still apparently very pissed. But, you know,
Yeah.
that's... She wouldn't have executed me for that.
Mm, that's okay.
No, that's fine. But, I mean, you know, either way, it's a shame we didn't get to see one. I mean, I've seen myself get executed several times.
Have
Always
fun
fun.
over there, Dave.
Trying to put the pieces together.
So I assume that means you remember all of last night, Sathar.
You mean tonight?
Yes.
Well, I remember enough of it. In the morning, we'll see, but...
All right, Ridley, roll me a D100. Uh, as you're walking down the street, a traveling cart with various goods on the back of it hits a bump, and a product wrapped in linen falls into a puddle as the cart just travels away.
I'll go check it out.
Alrighty. You pick up this linen wrapped object, and it feels like whatever is under this linen is glass. It's a miracle it didn't break.
I'll put it in my bag and check it out later.
Okay. As you continue to move through the city, give me a perception check. Somebody or something is tailing you.
Can I recognize them, or do I actually see them? Or
You
just
don't
like
actually
someone-
see them. You just like you catch glimpses of them out of the corner of your eye.
Um. Okay. I'll just continue with like sort of. Oh, sorry.
Roof.
I'll just continue like while keeping an eye on them.
All right. The city's nightlife is kind of beginning to blow up. Like people, like vampires, are finally starting to hit the streets and wake up.
Yep.
Back at the tavern.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah.
You seemed little at odds there.
What do you mean?
I saw you grab Zeus's hand.
Well, yeah, that man had just offered me a job. I didn't know why Zeus was stabbing him.
I don't know why Zeus was stabbing him either, but I mainly haven't talked to you two.
Yeah, he's worth 1,000 gold to him dead, or 1,000 gold a month to me alive.
That's
A lot.
quite a bit, yeah. Zeus, who hired you to kill him?
That would be a name.
Vonet.
Yes,
Bonet.
break the rules of the assassination guild. Tell them who hired you. Sure, that'll go swimmingly.
I mean, I can always force him to tell us.
Well, he also doesn't actually know.
Yeah, he does. Vonet told him
Yeah,
at the
yeah. He
party.
told me at the
Oh
party.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Should have just cut out the middleman.
Yeah. Also, I didn't know off the contract anyway. The contract doesn't say either. The only
Right,
way I'd
D?
know
Also,
is
hi,
if
D.
he told me himself.
Oh, you got a name there?
I do not. I got contracts from the guild.
The guild paid you? Oh,
Going
your
to.
little the one with the group that runs around in the hats, cloaks, whatever you want to call them.
Sure.
I mean, how would you describe that group? If I've been here for a long
I don't-
time, and I tell you what, I have never gotten more enjoyment than watching those little mortals run around in their little cloaks. They stir quite a stink every once in a while. It's pretty fun.
Not always wearing cloaks, but yeah.
I mean, your guys' secret meetings, you all have cloaks on. It's very fun. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Anyways, there's apparently a well, we knew that there was a war going on, but what do you guys think?
I have no opinion.
Well, we know that Vonet convinced the kid to try to kill the queen.
I'm not sure if convinced is the right word so much as just asked.
Fair.
Knowing Ridley and Vonet. But so what are we thinking?
I don't know.
I just go with whoever pays more.
I
With bounties anyway.
That's very poor political negotiating skills.
I not political at all.
Well,
Do not
yes,
give
but
a shit about
this
who.
is a political matter.
And
Matter.
Getting involved in politics ensures you get the most out of it in this case.
In most cases, as I've found. People with a lot seem to like political positions for some reason.
Well, that's why they put out bounties.
Oh, they put out bounties because,
They want
They're
someone from the
mortal.
other political side dead.
well, I was gonna say because they can't control the world around them, but
That too.
potato.
Did you say potato twice?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the human expression. I've read it multiple times. Potato.
No.
He's
Potato,
gonna look at Jack.
potato.
Potato's not a word.
That's the
Uh,
point.
The point is that one of them is not a word.
No, the point is that one of them is how some people say that word.
Mm-hmm.
Who
It's the
pronounces
same
that?
word, but pronounced differently.
Humans are ridiculous.
Agreed.
Well, I'm partial to Lila, but that's my partiality.
I need to figure out who my future employer backs.
Well, never mind.
Oh, go ahead, Zeus. Speak up. Speaking of which, do you need a drink? You didn't drink anything there. You're not having anything
I-
to smoke.
I don't drink nor smoke.
Yeah. Oh, I see. You're an opioids man. I'm sure there's
No.
some around.
No.
No fruit
I
of the
don't-
poppy.
No.
He's gonna look at Jack, just exacerbated.
Let's for information's sake, Jack I'll just tell you he's for the queen.
Oh, how do you know that?
Go intuition.
Now be honest with me.
That is honesty. With what information I can give.
I know the man who trained you. He didn't believe in intuition. He believed in knowing. So either the apple has fallen very far from the tree, or you are a much worse liar than your father was.
Well, like I said before, with what information I can give you.
The name of the person who put out the contract isn't on the contract you have from the guild. That being said, any information you found out outside of it in pursuit of completion of the contract, you're free to divulge, as it's not information bound within the contract. Sound about right?
I don't know. I lost you at the second time you said contract. Do you think they have whiskey here?
Probably.
I'm gonna go see if I can find some. Sathar's gonna get up and walk away.
As you stand up, the same ghost from your room appears next to you, holding a tray with 2 whiskey tumblers on it.
Because Sathar is pretty drunk and and has enjoyed his catnip. Does he see this ghost before he stands up?
You'd probably pass through him as you're standing up.
Jesus. What? Yes. Hello.
Whiskey, sir.
He's gonna narrow his eyes and lean down and grab it and go, "Are you listening to everything we say?
But of course, sir.
You tell anyone what you hear?
No, sir.
Can anyone else hear it?"
No, sir. Confidentiality is the name of the agreement. I have been personally assigned to you, so I just fade into the background when you don't immediately need me.
Good to know. What's your name?
I
Or
don't
can I
believe
give you a name?
I don't believe I have one, sir.
Boys,
I
what
will
should we
ass-
name him?
I will assign you a name. It shall be Mr. Wigglesworth.
Mr. Wigglesworth.
May I request a different one, gentlemen?
Indeed.
Hmm.
Ah.
I don't know.
Well,
I
from
think he
now
looks
on,
like a Hubert.
if you need me, you simply need call out Indeed. I accept this name. And he just fades back into the background.
Trying to just look at Jack. And then, like, shrug and set one of the whiskey glasses down in front of Jack before sitting back down.
The irony in you giving Jack whiskey.
Alrighty. Ridley.
Yep.
As you're walking down the street, you start to hear music coming from one of the alleyways.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Alrighty. As you walk into the alleyway. Why is that so quiet? 1 second.
What could possibly go wrong when going into an alleyway, right?
It's playing music. Yeah, nothing could go wrong there.
As you walk into the alleyway, at the end of the alleyway, you see a red curtain just seemingly floating in the alley with fairy lights twinkling around it.
Hello?
There is no response.
We all float.
Ridley's gonna slowly walk up to it and then open it very slowly.
As you open it, behind the curtain, there seems to be just an iridescently shimmering wall of fog.
Ridley's gonna reach his hand out.
When you reach your hand through, the other side of this fog isn't like the cold dryness of the city you're in, but almost feels like wet and balmy. Very humid.
I'm gonna take a step.
Find a campfire.
When you step through, you find yourself on a path, and at the end of the path is a gate to a very elaborate circus.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the circus then.
As you walk up, a figure just kind of appears and joins you on the road. Are you lost, young man?
Not really. I'm just looking around.
Ah, but you didn't know where you were going.
That is true.
And that is how you stumbled here?
Yes. What is this place?
This is the Hedge.
The Hedge.
A world between worlds. You can find anything you fancy and anything you need, but only the lost can come here, and those who are looking for it will never find it.
Oh. So you can help me then?
Of course I can. Well, if I can't, I can direct you to someone who can.
Okay, cool. I'm looking for an item.
Oh, what kind of item?
One that might ward off telepathy.
Ah. Well, then you're probably looking for a thought binder.
That sounds about right, yeah?
I got one of those in my bedroom.
He kind of looks at you, and he looks down and he goes, I'm going to describe a location. Here's how this is going to work. You can step through the door of any of these tents, and whatever location you are thinking of most strongly is where they will take you. Does that make sense?
Okay.
The location you're going for is going to look... Have you ever been to a fortune teller?
I am not sure if I have. I don't think so.
Well, a fortune teller has a it has a table in the center, crystal ball typically on the table. You're going to see predictions and star charts all over the walls. If you picture this location, it should take you to the Thoughtbinder, who is native to the circus.
Okay.
And from there, you'll have to negotiate on your own.
Well, thank you.
No problem. And he turns and heads through the door of a tent and just vanishes.
Ridley goes to the closest door and just starts thinking of this room that he described.
Alright. Roll me a wisdom saving throw as you step through the door.
Well,
Can I reroll that with luck?
You can. So you step through the door and you find yourself in the location the man described. There's a curtain about halfway through the tent, and as you step through, a woman leans out from behind the curtain. Oh, you're much younger than my regular clientele. Can I get you something?
I'm looking for something to protect me from telepathy.
Ah, you don't want anybody prying where they don't need to.
Exactly.
Well, she give me one moment. She kind of goes back through the curtain, and you hear rummaging around. She comes back out, and she's holding a pair of bracelets. These will protect your mind, but we can talk pricing.
Okay.
How many memories do you have on you?
How many memories do I have on me?
Well, yes, this is a hedge. We don't trade in gold as the mortal realms do.
How do you quantify memories?
She reaches back through the curtain and pulls out a pouch, and when she dumps it on the table, you see these little glowing orbs that you can kind of see like events happening within them. These are memories.
How do I count them of my own?
Well,
I'm pretty young. I don't have many.
I'm a thought binder, so I can extract those from you that you wish. I do take a small fee.
Okay.
All right. We'll say that I'll sell you these bracelets for 4, and as my fee, I'll take 1 for myself, so that would be 5 memories. So describe to me the events you would like me to take.
Why don't you just take them randomly? I don't really care.
So I can take whatever I wish?
Well, there's some stuff that I want you to take. For example, there's only one memory that I wish you not to take,
All right.
and that is me meeting my own self.
You met yourself?
Yes, well, my clone self.
What an interesting conundrum. I'm sure there are many other memories that are interesting locked within your head.
Sure, probably.
She
A
kind
lot
of
of them from Cali probably would be valuable.
holds up a hand to either side of your head, and you can kind of see these gossamer threads come out of her fingers and go towards your temples. She closes her eyes, and on the crystal ball in front of you, you can see just like it's like running through your memories.
Mhm.
And she says, "This old man in your memories. May I take your memories of him?"
The old man. I assume I see it.
In the crystal ball, you see Malum.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right.
He's not here anymore.
I will take your memory of his name, and an orb appears in her hands. His face, how he joined you, where he has gone, and your friendship with him. And the 5 memory orbs appear on the table in front of you.
Sounds good.
You no longer have any memory of Malum at all.
Okay.
She's going to take the memories and she puts them back into the coin purse and she hands you the 2 bracelets and she says, while you wear them both, one of them will prevent others from seeing into your mind and the other will let you know when they try.
Awesome.
Can I get you anything else? Maybe some extra money to play the carnival games with?
Oh, you guys have carnival games.
Well, you did come from the carnival, did you not?
I guess I did. I didn't really look around that much. Well, no, I think I'm... Wait, what money do you use? You use memories here.
Correct.
Ah. I don't think I can really afford many more memories. Actually, I probably could. But...
You have
I think I'm gonna...
you have knowledge of the magic you used, but for a long time you didn't. I could bring you back to those days.
But I'm way more powerful now.
But it is surely something you will learn again.
It is true. But what sort of stuff can I gain from that memory?
Well, on top, if you go to the carnival and choose to gamble the memories of your own, you can gain the memories of others.
Gain the memories of others. Could I gain the memory of how to not be bound to this lich?
That is an interesting thought. Perhaps somebody who has come through the carnival has knowledge of how to do such a thing, but I cannot in good faith tell you whether they do or do not, as I do not know.
So if I extract this memory, can I put it back in?
Well, yes. If you decide that you would rather not spend the memory, all you must do is crush the bead, and the memory will return to you.
Okay.
But you will not know what is in the bead until you crush it.
That's fair. Let's do it.
She pulls out all of your memories of people telling you that you have inherent magic, and lays 8 memories down on the table in front of you.
I pull out a bag and put the memories in those bags. And then I put the bracelets on.
As you put the bracelets on, you kind of, you feel a force wrap itself around your mind. Your mind now kind of exists in a place of its own.
And I just... So, do I just leave? Do I have to think of anything? Like the
The
carnival,
door-
I guess?
The door here is magically bound back to the circus.
Ah, okay. Well, thanks for your time and doing business with you.
Of course. I do
Just
hope
gonna-
to see you again, young Ridley Monroe.
Yeah, it's been fun. I guess I'll never know when I come back here.
Yes. And you head back out.
Yep.
What are you guys still talking about in the smoking lounge?
Oh, anyways, I found the whole ordeal to be, while rather enjoyable, now that I think about it, slightly... I don't know if contrived is the right word. What do you hope to see in a gala? I mean, of course, we had the big 3, the stabbing, the attempted stabbing, and the attempted assassination of a royal, but maybe mini hot dogs. What do you guys think?
Yeah. Or pizza bagels.
What is a pizza bagel?
Well, it's a bagel what's been cut in half and somebody has put pizza toppings on.
What do these... He's gonna look at Zeus. Do you know of this pizza bagel?
No, not particularly.
Your dad never taught you about pizza bagels? He's the one who taught them to me. Pizza bagels are the best, man.
What did you name? Rudimir? Imagery? He's gonna point me. He's just gonna point out into the air. What was the new name that you gave our friend?
Oh, indeed?
The ghost materializes.
Do you have... He's gonna look at Jack and softly repeat, pizza bagels.
Pizza bagels.
It is apparently a bagel that has been cut in half with pizza toppings. While I do not know what either of these things are, it sounds interesting.
I will see what I can do.
Appreciated.
Hopefully the kitchen is still open, and he fades back away.
Ghost kitchens close?
Well, yeah, they got to do their haunting sometime.
Also, you know for a fact that not everyone who works in this tavern is a ghost.
Well, yeah, but Sathar's real drunk.
Fair.
Really drunk and high.
Well, yeah, that too.
He's crossfaded.
I guess that makes sense. So, I don't know. We still need an army before we can leave, and
We have to pick one of them.
we do. We do.
It's up
And
to you
Zeus
guys.
is apparently willing to go along with whomever pays the highest. So,
You know what, Zeus? Instead, I would go with whoever Wick is going to win.
That would be the one that pays.
Yeah.
So that works.
all right. So then we could simply just go
I
have
can't
a
be paid by a
conversation.
dead man.
Exactly.
Wow.
Or
So I-
woman.
It was just a statement.
Oh, then let's just go talk to them tomorrow.
Who is
Individually,
them?
of course. Well, Vonet and
We'd have to be able to find him.
I have a feeling he'll find us.
That is also.
he's a vampire and he has super hearing. So you can just walk out the door and yell Vonet.
He has super hearing.
I don't.
As you say that, indeed, rematerializes in the room with a platter, and he goes, sourdough bagels topped with marinara cut with blood sausage, and goat cheese. It was the best I could do on short notice.
That sounds phenomenal.
Fair.
Indeed.
Yes.
I mean, I've eaten worse.
Is there anything else
Sorry.
I can get for you, gentlemen?
Mm,
Perhaps a glass of water, Lord Sathar?
yeah, you're right. It's time to cut the whiskey with something.
Well, I could simply put ice in it for that, though.
That will work as well. Probably a glass of water as well, on top of that.
A sphere of ice appears in your glass as a mug of water appears next to you, and he fades out again.
We should get one of these for the boat.
Yes. All right, so I have plans tomorrow evening and the following evening. So anything that we're going to do, we're going to have to attempt to do during the day or at night. In fact, because of the individuals that we're talking to, probably at night.
Well, yeah. We shouldn't wake them up.
So, which one do you propose we talk to first?
I mean, like I said, I'm partial.
Well, my vote is for the one that we know where to find them anyway.
Oh, then we agree. Also, was Ridley acting weird earlier?
Very.
He seemed a little off.
I just figured he was mad because.
You don't think he's practicing? Well, yeah. You don't think he's practicing more fire magic in his room alone, do you?
Oh shit, we should go check on him.
Well, hold on. Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Can you go into rooms?
Only if I am invited by the occupants, sir.
Could you please go check on Ridley's room?
Of course, sir. And he fades out. And then several seconds later from upstairs, all three of you hear an explosion. As the building shakes and rocks.
We should go.
Yeah, we should check on that.
That seems important somehow. Can't put my finger on it, but that one's an important thing.
These two things might
I'm
be
more
related.
confused on how did he if he's the one who triggered that, then how did he trigger that as a ghost?
I mean, the door opens if it's rigged to the door.
Yeah, but he goes through walls.
Yeah, but he said he had to be invited in. Maybe he tried to open the door. I don't know. Let's go upstairs and find out.
Yes.
You head upstairs, and the room that Ridley was in, as well as the rooms on either side, so Sathar's and Zeos's, are just gone, just open to the air.
We might be missing someone.
So far, do you
Indeed.
smell blood in the air?
I'm gonna smell.
Does Indeed respond when I say Indeed?
He does not.
We kill a
We
ghost.
may have lost a ghost too. I don't know how.
He would
Can I
likely only respond to me, Sathar, and Ridley.
I called him the second time.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Well,
cat ears.
can I roll for perception?
Sure, roll perception.
Oh, I did not mean to roll that at advantage. What's the first one?
A 7.
No, the first one was a 19.
Oh.
Well, I ain't
was
getting
lucky.
shit.
Well, I'm smelling to see if there's blood in the air.
There is
looking around the
not
room.
blood in the air.
I'm looking around the holes, see if I see
Do
anything.
you let me know that?
No, there's nothing in the air.
That means Ridley wasn't in here when it went pop. Which means he's probably been kidnapped. And this is meant to look like an assassination, but it was actually a kidnapping.
Do I see anything with my investigation?
No.
No.
Nope.
Well,
I'll also roll an investigation.
Okay.
As soon as I can find him. There it is. Ow! 12.
Wow.
Alright, your pickup line is an alchemist. If we mix together, would we go bang?
Why did it have to fit the situation?
'Cause
that was
it's
pretty
funny.
good. That was pretty
real
good.
'Cause it's funny.
The good thing we weren't in Sathar's room.
Jack, you can also not discern anything from the wreckage
Yeah,
of
I
this
figured.
building.
It's a real good thing we weren't in Sathar's room. We'd all be dead.
Or very seriously injured.
That's also true.
Alrighty.
I guess I'll just make my way down to the front, see if I find anything on the ground then.
Oh, how many floors up are we right now?
You're on the second floor.
Yeah, so I'd make my way
So
down.
that's what, 12 feet?
Yeah, and there's an alleyway behind you.
Yeah, I'll just jump down. See what I can find.
When you jump down, you can find the remains of Ridley's door with several runes carved on it.
Okay.
They are, well, roll me Arcana.
Yeah, I'm not good at Arcana. Like, I would recognize them as magic runes, but
Yeah. Any of you who wants to
would
roll
I-
me Arcana to see what they are?
Well, does Jack call us over? I'm
oh
assuming
yeah,
so.
you saw me jump down into the alley. That's
What's
still
your-
pretty
Yeah, but
fucking good though. An 18.
They are a delayed cast fireball.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I don't.
Yeah, this was a fireball trap.
Well-
From the looks of it, it was on the outside of the door, not the inside of the door, correct?
It was.
Oh, would we be able
Ooh.
to tell that?
What?
Well, yeah, the outside of the door is distinctive from the inside of the door.
Hold on. Who
Okay.
would, if you were trying to kidnap somebody, why would you put it on the outside? You would set it off
I
going.
don't. Yeah,
in.
they were definitely.
No.
It,
If you're okay, so if you're kidnapping someone, but you want it to look like a assassination,
No, I understand that concept. What I'm saying is you'd set it off going in if you set it on the outside first.
no, you set it on the outside. That way, when somebody approaches that door, it will go off, which gives you a delay, but not a very long one, because it doesn't have to be somebody coming specifically to this room.
was that. That would mean that they probably didn't go to
is-
his room.
Hold on. Can I go look at it and see if it's like, is it touch or if it's like how it's activated, what the delay was?
It appears to have been triggered by as soon as somebody opened the door, it went off. So it would have been designed so that if you opened the door from the inside, it went off. Or either side, really, but it would have been hidden from the person on the inside of the room.
Yeah. So I don't. You would have had to go inside the room, kidnap Ridley, jump out the window, come back inside, set up a delayed fireball on the outside, and then leave.
No,
No.
you set up the delayed fireball on the outside as you go in and exit through the window.
Yeah, but then it would set off.
No.
No, it wouldn't, because it doesn't set until the door is in its closed and final position. You select the set point for it when you cast the spell.
You guys
Oh.
can hear the sound of boots marching down the street.
We should probably
There's the
go.
Police. Why? We've done nothing.
Sorry, force habit.
We should bail. Why? We're the victims here.
Oh, right.
If it makes you
Zeus
feel
says-
better, Zeus, my knee-jerk reaction is always to bail as well.
Yeah,
Zeus.
usually I'm the cause. Never mind.
That comes up in Jackson. That comes up in Orion's games way more than it needs to. Where it's like, oh shit, the cops. Wait a minute, no, we're okay. We're not doing anything wrong this time.
It's not us this time. Woo!
We didn't do it. We don't have to run.
Anyways, as you guys are standing here pondering over this, several guards come around the corner, and one of them looks up at you and goes, "What happened here?"
I believe my. He's gonna pause
Butler?
for a second. We believe a young man to have been kidnapped.
Oh.
All right.
That's
well,
what makes the most sense at this point.
if you'd kindly clear out of the alleyway, we'll gather the evidence and begin an investigation.
Yeah. What's your name?
Rayo.
Well, Rayo, this is a potential kidnapping of a
The Emperor.
noble. Yeah, emperor. So we're gonna need more units, individuals, soldiers.
More
What are you
already on the way. This tavern only hosts the Queen's guests. The Royal
Oh,
Guard will be here shortly.
now? Excellent.
In other words,
While
no,
they're-
no,
while they're
you at the
talking-
place where like everybody show up.
While they're talking, can I go check underneath where Ridley's window would have been?
Sure. Roll me investigation.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't find anything.
God, I love it. I have a +6 in there too.
The
Yay.
guard's gonna look at you, Zeos. If you could stop, you might be tampering with evidence. We can't have any more footprints in the ash, you understand?
Anything we want would be under the ash.
Yes, if your theory is correct, and if it is not, and there was a survivor, their footprints would be on top of the ash, would they not?
I suppose.
There's no blood in the air. It's highly unlikely for him to have made it away from an explosion of that size entirely unscathed.
Yes, but at the gala tonight, the boy was doing fire magic, was he not?
Yes.
Would that not give him an inherent resistance, an ability to overcome the flames?
No. Trust me, I know plenty about resistance to fire.
How confident are we that the boy was the target?
Well, the center was his door.
Yes, and whose rooms were on either side?
Mine
No, it was mine and Zathar's.
Well,
Yeah, that.
picking a likely target does seem to be the way to get rid of who you actually want to get rid of without drawing suspicion, does it not?
Sure. But we weren't exactly hiding. So,
It would have been very easy for them to...
do it on our
Well,
door.
Not easy, but...
I mean, they
likely
put it
that
on
they
the
would
outside
choose
of
our
our
door.
door, they would kill all three of us instantly.
Yes, but... Never mind.
Sorry, go ahead, Zeus.
You do realize the two people you have with you, though.
That's true.
I feel like we might have noticed if someone went to our door.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't believe it to be us that they were after.
Gotcha.
Like you or I, we were in that room, so unless
Mhm.
they specifically wanted to kill all three of us at the same time exactly and leave Jack alive for some reason. He's gonna pause and go, Zeus, I kind of need the name of that employer.
Oh,
The
he
guard looks
already
over.
so much as
Employer?
told us.
He's just gonna stare at Zeus.
Zeus
All
is
the
gonna stare
pieces
back.
are coming together. Even though I know the answer is wrong. Sathar is the world's greatest detective.
Batman.
No, he's Catman. Not quite as sexy
Right
as
there.
Catwoman and far too hairy.
Zeus, he could have just tried to have us killed.
I guarantee you he could not have.
How can you guarantee that?
Because I found out who, and I cannot say.
You already so much as told us.
He did?
I
Yeah, when he said he instead of she, and telling me that my future employer is likely allied with the Queen.
When you, obviously, I understand, but could you explain to Zeus?
The guard's gonna walk up and go, whoever his employer is, and he's gonna walk up and he's gonna try and set a hand on your shoulder, Zeus.
I'm gonna slide back.
He's gonna look up at you. Are you choosing not to cooperate?
I am choosing to not have your hand on my shoulder.
Those seem like one and the same to me. Why don't you come?
Tell you what.
Why don't you come to the castle with us and answer a few questions?
I'm gonna step behind Zeus, blocking his exit. I'm also going to slip a syringe into his waistband.
Jack sticks a hand into your pants. What do you do?
Like I'm obviously giving you something and hiding it from them.
So if you could come with us, Mr.
No, your lawyer's not there.
Zeus, we'll sort it out later. Go ahead and go with them.
All right.
It seems like there has been a great misunderstanding here.
Very much so.
He'll go peacefully. You needn't worry sending your entire squad with him.
Oh no, don't worry. I'll take care of him myself.
And walking off, I guess, and following him. I guess.
When he says that, he's gonna go. Ro was your name, yes?
Rayo,
Rayo. Who's your captain?
the captain of the guard, obviously.
Yeah, what's their name?
You motherfucker, making me look shit up.
No,
I knew that
it's-
was coming.
The only reason why he's asking is because he specifically said take care of Zeos, and they're currently in a whole bunch of assassination plot lines. So
Yeah, but Zeos isn't nobody.
I mean, he
I
literally stabbed
have-
somebody to death in the middle of a
You know
gala.
what? That's
Like-
super fair.
Like,
And also-
as far
Prior
as
to
like
that, he was a
retaliation,
nobody here.
They also, the head of their assassination people is, my brother.
No.
Yeah, but
he's
we also
a
don't
spy
know that.
master.
He's, spy master, but
Captain Storman of the guard is our commanding officer.
do I know that to be the actual?
That
you
is
could've
the,
just
that
told
is
me-
the, that is the guy's actual name.
Okay. You could have just told me whether or not I recognized the name. I wouldn't have cared if you made up a name. Or didn't make up a name.
Yeah, but now I felt obligated to make up a name.
I'm actually secondary thought. That's probably pretty public knowledge.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn and look at Jack and go, I'm not sure this guard is legit. What do you think?
The guard wearing the full suit of armor from this town, with all the other guards behind him, is going to look at you and go, "Excuse me?"
He's gonna look at Zeos and go, hey, Zeos, theoretically you want to infiltrate somewhere. What's the first thing you do?
I go
Say your go-to
quietly.
plan and give damning evidence in front of the people who just want to prove you're innocent? The guard says that to you.
Gonna narrow his eyes and go,
So far,
yes.
it'll be fine. Let him go. We can sort it out later.
Very well.
I apologize. He's not himself this evening.
He's a little
He'll
tipsy,
hold into his bottle of whiskey.
and possibly a cigar or smoke or whatever.
A joint in one hand, a bottle of whiskey in the other.
He's gonna gesture for you to walk in front of him, Zeos, and gesture towards the street.
Right. I will walk then.
As you walk away, the rest of the guards are going to walk up and kind of gesture you, and they're going to gesture Moriarty and Sathar to an area where they can get checked over, make sure that they aren't injured, etc., etc. Standard procedure. Ridley, we'll cut back to you for a little bit.
Yep.
You step back out into the carnival, and you see that there are many games around you. All your standard carnival games.
I'm gonna wander around and see if I can see what the possible prizes might be.
It looks like the prizes range from memories to magic weapons to animals.
To animals.
Yep.
We were safe until that point, boys.
So I had a mission for this memory, but
You
It's,
mentioned animals.
It's so in character for
Ridley.
it
Ridley,
seems
too.
like one of the carnival stalls is offering as a grand prize an owlbear stuffed animal that can be transitioned into an actual owlbear and back using a command word.
That's dope.
That's
let's-
sick as fuck.
let's go there.
I love that.
You head there and you sit down and you notice that it is just your standard ring toss game.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. How you doing, kid?
Great.
Alright, so each memory you spend will get you 2 tosses. All you gotta do is toss it onto one of the bottles in the center here. If you hit a bottle on the outside ring, you get a small prize, middle ring you get a medium prize, center ring you get a big prize, and if you get it right on the one on that center, you can win that owlbear stuffy right there.
Okay.
Alright, how many throws can I get you?
I just pull out one memory.
He's gonna give you 2 rings and step back. You can either give me ranged weapons attacks or acrobatics checks. Up to you.
Those are all bad.
Yeah, I know.
But you have.
You're at a
luck.
carnival.
I do have luck.
So how it's gonna work is a DC 14 will hit the outside ring, a DC 16 will hit the middle ring, a DC 18 will hit the center ring, and a DC 20 will hit that dead center bottle. She's being a
He's gonna
sad
come back
lady,
with an owl bear and a name.
but she jumped on the pizza man, so she gets to stay in there for a little bit.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
Also sad.
Wait, so you said acrobatics or a weapon check?
Or a ranged weapon attack.
Oh, do I have a ranged weapon?
I can give you one real quick.
I was just trying to see if I have it learned.
It's
or
your
not.
dexterity plus your proficiency bonus.
I was trying to see if I have it proficient as a sorcerer. I think you do, don't you?
You have proficiency with knives as a sorcerer.
Dagger, dart, sling.
Yeah, so
crossbow.
thrown weapons.
So I do have proficiency. Okay, I guess I'll do that one.
Okay. Do you
So
need me to
it's
give you a
dex.
dagger so you can do it?
I have a dagger.
Okay.
Roll this. Okay.
Alrighty.
Oh. Oh, let's go!
Ridley,
Let's go!
you throw it out and just drain it on the center bottle.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Kimmy, how is it
Owlbear.
always you? In every campaign.
Let's go!
If there's one thing that I know to be true about me and Timmy, it is that we are stupidly lucky. Right, Orion?
Yeah, but I don't know how it's like literally in every campaign when. Yeah. Oh, that's impressive.
You still have a second throw.
Do I get a refund or can I go for a second prize?
You can go for another prize. He kind of takes down the owlbear one, and as he takes it down, he just hangs up a direwolf one right where it was.
Oh.
No!
I'm
Oh.
gonna roll it.
Okay.
No, it's worse.
Oh, no luck on that second one. He's gonna pick the rings up and he's gonna hand you the owlbear plushie. The command word is beak.
Beak.
Beak. It will only go off if you say it, so be sure to attune to it.
Got it.
Expecting it just to explode into an owlbear.
Yeah, I was totally expecting you to just instantly explode.
I was waiting for it.
As you're sitting there with your new prize, be quiet, little missy. Grumbly lady. As you're sitting there with your prize, a small figure walks up next to you and, pulls itself onto the stool next to you. It's a small kobold.
Hello.
This kobold is going to pull a bag off its pouch, dump out probably 100 memories, and just push them towards the guy.
I see.
The kobold turns to you. Hello.
Hi.
Kobold know how to speak?
How are you?
Great. You really want that direwolf?
Oh, there's prizes?
Oh, you're just going for it.
I just come to play the game.
Oh, that's fair.
And he's gonna start taking rings, and he's literally just throwing rings into the center.
Not even at the bottom.
Not even at the bottles. He's not throwing them to try and get them on. He's picking them up and overhand throwing them at the bottles.
Where'd you get all these memories?
Here and there. We work lots of odd jobs, and then we pool memory, and then we play game. Other kobold over there playing hammer game. And if you look over, you see that one of them is doing like the strength game, but they're literally just repeatedly whacking it with the hammer as it bounces up like a foot and goes back down.
Where's the third one?
Where is the third one?
Well,
Our other friend off right now getting new jacket.
New jacket.
Yes. We like
I know a lot
jacket.
of these people.
I see. Well, have fun with that. I'm gonna go find some memories to acquire, I guess.
Oh, here you go. And he's just gonna like pull a pile up and set them in front of you.
Oh, thanks.
I just imagine them applying for odd jobs as 3 kobolds in a trench coat trying to be a dragonborn.
I'm just gonna put all the memories into the bag that I have my other memories in.
No, see, if you watch Bits, Crits, and Halfwits, Dave, we know for a fact that they actually just apply for odd jobs to get more memories to go play carnival games. They literally work them long enough to get enough memories to trade and then leave.
I'm gonna take one of the memories and like hand it over to the guy.
He's gonna hand you back 2 more rings.
By the way, I totally am just mixing these random memories that I just got into that bag with my memories in it.
Okay. So they gave you 10. She took how many from you? 8?
Yes. It was
Okay.
8.
You spent 1. He gave you 1 back. So roll me a d20 and just re-roll on a 1 or a 20 to see which one you use.
Oh!
God damn it.
Well, that's good, right?
No, because he has to reroll on it.
Just a wasted 20.
Yeah.
All right. You trade one of the kobolds' memories, not one of yours.
Okay, so
He wouldn't know that though.
true.
As you're watching, you see that this kobold strategy might actually have some merit to it, because about 1 in 3 rings that he is just baseball pitching at these bottles is actually landing on the outside ring.
I'm gonna try to hit that center again.
Alrighty.
Whoa.
You just drain another one on the center, and the kobold just stops as the guy starts pulling down the direwolf and goes, "You really good at game."
I just have to be lucky, I guess.
Luck have nothing to do with it. Accuracy by volume.
That's a fair strat.
That's the Marines' approach.
As he takes down this direwolf and hands it to you, telling you that the command word is Ma, he puts a boulette one up.
A what?
Land shark.
Oh.
Try this again.
Ooh.
Oh. Let's go!
He
Let's
pulls,
go!
He pulls
He's
down.
got 3 fucking.
He pulls down the bullet and hands it to you and tells you and gives you a slip with the command words for each one on them. So beak, maw, and burrow. And then he hands you a shirt that says "I'm the king of beasts," and on the back it just says "Starling Spectacular Circus."
I'll just I guess at this point I just strap the stuffed animals to my back. I don't even put them in it. And I put on the shirt.
They're gonna be so confused when they think you've been assassinated and you come back with 3 stuffed animals and a
Stuffed
t-shirt.
animals.
I'm gonna just like it's been nice meeting you. I'm gonna go check out the other games.
I need you to know you almost just killed me. I was taking a drink of water when you said that. Oh, that was funny.
Alright. He goes, "Thanks for playing," and as you walk away he goes, "God, I hope that kid doesn't come back."
He just sunk 3 fucking.
What game are you looking for next?
I'm looking for I'm just gonna see if I could like suss out.
Yo, fish friend.
Skee ball. He wants to play skee ball.
I'm trying to see the prizes to see if I could possibly get that memory that I'm trying to find. If there might be any
So,
clues
an
in there.
important thing to know is that the people who would give you memories as prizes don't know what's in the memories either.
Mhm.
Because they can't know what's in them unless they use them.
I thought you could look into them.
You can get a vague idea of what's in them.
Ah.
But the only reason he could do it at the Thought Binder was because
It
of...
was on the crystal ball.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Let me just write down that I just gave you 3 magical items. And Ridley, these stuffed animals are like the size of you.
That's why I had to strap them to my bag. I need to get a fucking
Bag of holding.
or something. Yeah.
You look around for one of those.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There is a bag of holding as one of the prizes, but it is a prize for the ladder game. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
Where the ladder is attached by a single point at the top and the bottom.
Oh,
You have to
yeah,
climb all the way up it.
Oh.
I don't know if Ridley would pass that. But I'll try it. I have all these memories now.
That is fair.
Alright. You go up to the ladder game. And the guy looks at you and he goes, "Feel like trying your skills, kid?"
Sure, why not?
Alright. Step on and I'll get the timer ready.
Ridley puts his stuff down and jumps on.
Alright, so it's gonna be an acrobatics check. It's gonna be DC 22 to get to the top. In the time allotted.
I can't even pass that.
Well, you already paid him, so you might as well try. That is how carnival games work sometimes.
Okay. Should I roll the d20 to see if I use one of mine?
Sure. You do use one of
Would be
yours.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just roll a dice. Even you'll use one of theirs, odds you'll use one of yours. Because I don't want to get into the statistics of trying to manage a decreasing variable.
Yeah.
Alright, give it a shot. I'll give it to you if you nat 20.
That's my only way to do it.
Nope.
I will use my last luck to do this. I also have magical guidance, which is the sorcerer like reroll thing. Would I know that I could do that?
No, because you don't know you have magic anymore.
And I roll to luckily do it.
Sure. Roll me a d20, 14 or higher, you can do it.
Oof, okay.
Oh, so close.
I'll use my last lucky then.
Alrighty.
Oof, okay.
So Ridley, you make it like a third of the way up, and you're feeling pretty confident, and then he goes, "Time's up, kid."
Ah, dang.
Slow and steady doesn't win this race.
I'm gonna continue looking around.
Alrighty, we'll cut back to the other group. So, Zeos, as you're being walked away by this guard, you get probably a half a mile away, and you watch as the guard's face begins to change. Until you're staring at Viet.
Well, hi.
God, I hate wearing someone else's face.
I can't imagine it would be pleasant.
No, but it's good we got you out of there.
Yeah.
You are, after all, the only one whose side we're confident we know where you stand.
Oh?
Anyways, we're gonna head back. We're heading back to the ship. Bonet wants to meet with you.
Okay.
For the other two, give me perception checks as these guards check you out.
Right. I had to remember myself why they thought that.
So,
Ow!
Jack, you don't notice anything, but Sathar, you realize as one of these guys is checking you over, his sleeve rides up his wrist a little bit, and you see the Sea Wolves tattoo on it.
I'm gonna pause for a second, take a deep breath, and just stand up past this guard.
Sir, we're gonna need you to sit back down.
I'm gonna need you to go back to the boat.
Hearing that, I'm going to do a quick survey of the situation.
All of these guys are Sea Wolves.
I have wasted.
How many of them are there?
Welcome, Raiders!
What?
We just got raided.
Oh shit.
Welcome,
Panda!
Raiders. We're playing some D&D. Thanks, Panda, for the raid. Oh god,
Panini.
what's this command? It's not shout out. It's
I can't remember what it is either.
I don't remember what it is either. Flam, you remember the command to shout people out? Because I don't. It's not the normal one. Thank you.
Blam isn't mod.
I know. I know you're not a mod, but you still remember all the commands better than I do. Anyways, everybody, welcome in. We are playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We are currently in the No More Light campaign. How's everybody doing? How are all the raiders doing? Oof. Yep, that is the No More Light crew, minus Professor Malum, because he's yeeted. He got yeeted deletist to another dimension.
We don't even know that he's alive.
Yeah.
True.
Sathar assumes he's dead.
Yeah, Ridley is a very lucky boy. He got 3 magic items tonight playing in the fucking circus.
It's all skill.
Without even using luck.
Until the end.
Oh, you
Yeah,
showed off
until
your new
then.
VTuber model? That's tight.
Oh, you got a model? That's cool.
Old manless. Yep.
I am looking at this now.
Alrighty. So, there are about 18 of these guys around you, Jack. Much more than you would send to investigate a crime scene.
Oh, that's cool.
We're being kidnapped. They set this up, and we're conveniently in the area to swoop in.
You whisper this to Sathar, I'm assuming.
I can't whisper anything to you. They're too close.
Sathar is going to
I already
pause.
knows the
Okay.
situation.
I would like to roll sleight of hand to withdraw something from the small of my back.
Okay?
Damn, Aurora.
I know.
Roo.
She's being her barbarian self. Yep,
17.
they don't see it.
Cool. And then I would like to take my syringe.
Your other one?
I had 8 of them.
Ah.
With the silver nitrate. And do I think I can sneakily inject him with it?
Not sneakily. Because the minute you both stood up, they stepped back.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stick this guy with the syringe and then take a step back and draw a dagger.
Cool. We're gonna cut to a brief intermission while I bring up a map, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
The first fight we've had in what, 7 sessions?
All right.
Sessions?
We'll see everyone in a bit. We'll see how this goes.
You can ask
Alright.
Dave.
We are
normally
back.
takes Days.
It is time for battle. I've activated the scene. Why can I not see the scene for the Twitch
That's
bot?
a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no. The plan wasn't to fight all of these people and win. The
Well,
plan
I
was
wouldn't imagine it would be.
one dude and
shenanigans and fuckery. Ninja vanish. Probably conveniently down that grate right in front of me.
Page. Hopefully I get some vision. There we go. Alrighty.
Here, what's happening?
No, you're too far away to hear what's going on right now.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Roll me initiative.
Is there a way I have to do that so it does it right?
What do you mean? You can right click on your token and toggle combat state in the lower right.
Okay.
Hang on, socks.
But do I just like I can't find the button to roll initiative?
Oh, if you click on encounters, it's the second tab on that upper right. It says combat tracker, looks like a little shield.
Oh, yep. I see it.
Ooh, that was loud dice.
Oh. Who's rolling Oh.
There's PT. That's a lot of dice.
And not a lot of them are very good.
I was gonna
Sathar,
say,
did
if I
you
go
get
first,
hurt at
that's
some
bad.
point?
I shouldn't have.
Okay,
I don't think so.
then you need to
Am I
adjust
still-
your
oh.
health.
Okay.
I don't remember him getting hurt.
Is he still hurt from the time he died?
Actually, probably.
All right,
Oh yeah, he probably never recovered his HP.
so
I didn't.
Jack, as you stand... Ooh, I'm gonna change this to battle music. Where
I'm
is
throwing
it?
on some dubstep.
I'm throwing on Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm currently listening to Paper Moon.
How my piano wasn't covered by stuff.
Alright.
for the-
So Jack, you stand up and you manage to drive your syringe into this guy's arm, and he just grabs it for a second and then begins frothing at the mouth and goes down.
I look at the other one and go, "You better take care of your friend." And then this building right here,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm going on top of that building.
I think that's a roof.
Right, I'm going up
There's a
the
building,
wall.
yes.
Okay,
On
roll me
the-
acrobatics. Because it is a 3-story building.
I mean, fair.
Oh.
19.
So, Sathar, you watch as as Jack just drives the syringe into this guy and then turns around and up the building he goes.
I was gonna turn around and go, whoa. I'm just gonna watch Jack for a second. Maybe we should have had more water.
Alright, Sathar, you are the first turn of combat.
Okay, just because Sathar is not sober,
In the slightest.
I'm gonna make a...
Nope.
He's just gonna watch Jack. He's just amazed at what he just saw.
The 2 sea wolves near you, Sathar. Hang on, let me make sure. Oh crap. Okay, I gotta click off Jack because I can't see fuck all. So this guy's gonna run over to you, Sathar, and he's gonna make a grapple check against you.
Oh, you don't need to make a check.
Oh, you're just gonna let him take you?
So Sathar is very not sober.
As he goes down, he says, "My safe word is pineapple juice."
So you watch as 3 of these guys just run up, and they just take Sithar to the ground and start binding his wrists.
Wait. How much am I gonna owe you?
One of the guards just goes, "Oh, don't worry, we've already been paid in full for this job."
Oh, that's good.
Jack, it is your turn. What are you doing from the roof of this building?
Do they look like they're coming after me?
Oh, absolutely.
Fabulous. Form of dread, and I'm yeeting myself out of there.
So you watch as the 2 guys who are getting ready to climb up the building just, like, look at you terrified and run away. As you just run along the roof away from Sithar.
I can't fight them all to save you, and you're too fucked up for me to explain to you what's wrong right now.
And that ends combat.
That does end combat. That was a very fast combat session.
Very confused as to why you felt the need to do that. I expected that to not go long.
Because you always expect the unexpected. For all I know, they were going to pull some shit out of their ass, fireball the room, and I was going to have to deal with that kind of combat.
Who has fireball?
You never know who has
Sithar and I are
fireball.
both spellcasters.
That's true.
But neither of you have fireball, right?
So, Jack, you take off across the roofs. I'm assuming heading towards the castle.
I'm heading in the direction that Zeus was being taken because I need to rescue him. Because he's not fucked up at all. And will be a benefit in trying to help me rescue Sithar and I'm assuming Ridley.
Alright. So, Zeus, you're walking with Viet towards the docks. Are you saying anything to him?
So what was your part in the whole scheme?
Bonet gave us 10,000 gold ahead to make sure that anybody who wasn't firmly on his side was not killed, but removed from the picture until the fight's over.
Gotcha. So not what I had to do.
No, you were dealing with those who were within the court. We were dealing with those outside of it. And as he says that, like, you can subtly pick up the sounds of other places in the city where you're hearing guards clash.
Oh, is the fight started now?
The fight started the minute you left the gala.
Oh.
And he's gonna kind of stop and he's gonna turn towards you and goes, now I need to know, Zeus. Whose side are you on?
Well, I'm on the side that wins.
Good. In that case, Vonet told me to give you a hefty deposit, and he's gonna hold out a bag of gold to you.
I'll take it and, like, tie it to my belt.
500 platinum.
That's a hefty deposit.
If your friends manage to shake my boys, which I suspect at least one of them will.
Oh, yeah, Sithar ain't shaking nothing.
Well, when the other one shows up, I hope you help me deal with them in kind.
I can attempt.
He's gonna look at you and smile, and just say, "For the king, Zeus."
For the king.
And Jack, as you're running over the rooftops, you're looking down and you're seeing, like, around the castle, the Sea Wolves are in a full-on armed combat with the Royal Guard.
But
And the Royal Guard seems, even though they're vampires, seems to have been caught completely unaware because there are several of them already turned to ash in their armor.
Zeus, Minoru,
Yes.
odd or even?
Odd.
It's even.
Mm-hmm.
Zeus is smart and can handle himself.
Indeed.
I trust him to be able to do what he needs to do, and I equipped him to get away, should that seem necessary. I have to go to the castle.
This is a very
Avoiding all
split
of-
party.
Avoiding all of the major, like, fighting that's going on.
This is literally as split as we could get it.
Yeah.
And heading toward
I have literally successfully separated all 4 of you.
the,
Yeah.
like, the queen.
There's a fucking revolution going on, and Ridley's just out of carnival.
Ridley's having a fun at a carnival.
Hey,
The
honestly,
other 3 are
honestly, of the 2 revolutions Ridley's been in a city for, I would say this is more preferred one.
Probably. He has no idea it's happening.
As you're running towards the castle, when you look down into the main part of the castle, because I'm assuming you just jump to the wall and scale it.
Oh, yeah.
As you look down into the main part, you see that Roger is single-handedly taking on 5 vampires.
Wait, Roger is our pet. Why is it fighting for?
Hang on. I have a solution. This is a thing I thought about, but I didn't want to say anything to you. I'll take a little bit of adhesive putty, put a heavy coin on the back stopper of a syringe, and throw it with the mass of the coin being heavier than the mass of the
With the
rest
intention
of the
of-
syringe.
Damn, what a good way to turn Ridley against you instantly.
Ridley is currently at a carnival.
Ridley has no idea what's happening.
Nobody's
come
gonna
back and
know
be
what
like,
happened
"Yo."
to it, but
That's crazy.
Yeah, true. He's not going to turn Ridley against him because Ridley.
Alright, roll me a ranged weapon attack.
I'm pretty sure I have dagger. I
Oh.
do. So I'll just roll dagger.
Alright, I've got a quest for you whenever it's back to my turn. So.
Okay.
Ooh.
21.
That will hit Roger.
No, Roger.
And then
Roger's
it
very
does
dead.
what it does.
Roger's very dead.
Roger slows down, but doesn't go down.
Oh.
It will disable him in time, but gnolls do the same thing that orcs do, where they're very hard to.
They're
get that
too
final
angry to
blow
die.
on. Do what?
They're too angry to die.
Yeah, basically. Actually, I think that's what the ability is called for a gnoll, isn't it?
No, it's Relentless Spirit or something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, as you stick Roger with this, you watch him just grab a vampire by the face and slam them into the ground so hard that it flattens their helmet and they turn to ash instantly.
Oh. That's a dead boy.
I grab one of the other syringes.
Okay,
You know which ones I'm talking about.
I do not.
Of the Kikamore, the modified injectable Kikamore rage toxin
Okay.
that we made infectious.
Did you make it? Oh, you did make it infectious. That's a problem.
We made half of it infectious. So there are 3 vials that are infectious and 3 vials that are not. Because we had.
Are
6.
you sure you want to do this?
Please don't.
This sounds like an awful idea. If you want to side with the queen, I feel like this is an awful idea.
Non-infectious, but yes. Because then it'll go fight everything. And it'll burn itself out faster because of the silver nitrate that's still in its system.
To be clear, there are no sea wolves in this central area. It looks like they shoved Roger in here and closed the door.
Oh, well then no, I'm not doing it.
Okay. Yeah, when I said he was taking him on single-handedly, I mean, like, there are no sea wolves in this area. It is
He's-
just Roger murdering vampires.
Okay, well, has that slowed down?
Oh, yeah, he's slowed down a little bit. The vampires, after watching their comrade get fucking pancaked, are being very wary about how close they
Spacing?
get to him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Then no, I keep on at that point.
As you're running across the top of this wall, a figure appears next to you, and you realize that it's Bunvargo. And he just looks at you and goes, "Follow me."
Okay.
Alright, Sathar, what are you up to?
He's been watching me for a hot minute to figure out which side I was on.
He absolutely was.
Tattletail is still with me, yes?
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes, the bird.
Phenomenal.
Birds come to
Okay.
play.
So Thar's gonna go. While on the ground and getting handcuffed, go. Hey, do you guys think maybe, Ridley's magical? And he likes that book a lot. Do you think when the room exploded, it opened a portal to the pirate place?
The Seawolves are just gonna stop for a minute, just pondering the stupidity of what you just said.
Fucking what?
No, I don't think it did.
What do you think happened?
The boy's probably gone, reduced to ashes.
Why am I on the floor?
Because you're being taken into custody.
What did I do?
From the sound of things when we were given our orders, a long transgressional list of pissing off the king.
A king?
That's fair.
He's dead.
The Emperor's dead. Long
No,
may the
no,
king
no.
reign.
The king of Cali is dead. What are you talking about?
One of them's just gonna walk up and flip his spear over as if pondering just butt-stocking you on the back of the head with this thing.
I can promise you one thing, kid. If you kill me, I will come back and fuck your great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter.
That's a risk I'm willing to take, and you just feel him whack you on the back of the head as everything goes black.
Oh my god. I can't fucking breathe.
So, Zeos, the closer you get to the docks, the thicker the fighting becomes.
Is there a path we're gonna be able to get there?
Oh, yeah. No, there's a path. It looks like the front has pushed almost all the way to the castle from the docks.
Gotcha.
But as you're watching, and you would see that. Well, you'd feel this more than see it, Jack. Zeos, you watch as the ships in the harbor begin firing cannons into the city. And Jack, you watch as you're running along this wall as one of the towers on the castle gets hit and just completely collapses in on itself.
Fucking party. All right.
Ridley, are you looking for what are you up to at the circus? Hang on, let me change back to the happy music.
Happy music.
Circus.
Yeah, so Ridley, after trying that ladder game, is going to take a break from the games and just start looking through the orbs to see if he sees anything interesting. Anything that might catch his attention.
When you're looking into one of the orbs, you see what appears to be an underground passageway with a large lake in it.
Ridley's going to break that one.
When you break it, it appears the memory floods into your head and you find yourself in the body of what appears to be a dwarven fairy master. And there's an old man standing in front of you talking to you about taking passage through the lake to get to another world. You do not recognize this old man anymore. The rest of them seem to just be like mundane memories. One of them appears to be somebody making a sword, from what you can tell. A couple of them are just like people with their loved ones. As you're walking through the circus, You begin to hear splashes as kobolds come out of a fountain in cannonball, like feet tucked. And they just land around the fountain and just begin high-fiving each other.
Can I join the high fives?
Yes, you just walk up and start high-fiving random kobolds that don't even seem to care that you're not one of them. They just start high-fiving you back.
I'm starting to start hanging out with these kobolds.
What the last kobold that comes out is wearing a jacket that is much too long for him.
Nice jacket.
Just got.
Holds up hand for a high five.
Slaps your hand.
So, onto the games then?
Oh yes. Well, first, these kobold need go back to their place, but then we go play games.
Ah, I see. Yeah, it's kind of rotate out, I guess.
Well, we borrow kobolds when we need them.
We just
Sometime
borrow kobolds.
sometime need bigger force. They know seem mind.
I see. I'm gonna just sort of join them to go to the next game.
The next game they go to is what appears to be like a fighting game. And you see two of the kobolds grab sticks, and then they go stand on a log, and as they're standing on the log, the pool that it's in just slowly fills with water, lifting them and the log up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that game.
The kobold that you're standing next to with the jacket goes, "I bet you jacket one on left loses."
I hold out one of my memory. Okay, I'm in.
He's gonna look down at it and go, "Jacket worth 2 memory.
How about this shirt?
Acceptable. Roll me even or odds. Even the one on the left wins, odds the one on the right wins."
Hey.
Almost as soon as they start, one of the kobolds just throws his stick away and starts running on the log, and you watch as the other one the one on the right just gets dumped off, or the one on the left just gets dumped off the side. The kobold turns to you. "Shirt, please."
Ah, dang. He gives him the shirt.
Aw, really lost his shirt.
The kobold's gonna look at the shirt, like, put it on, look down at it, and go, "Shirt no match jacket." And he's gonna take it off and pass it back to you.
Really just puts it on.
Heck yeah.
"Where are you from, small human?"
Callie, you know that place?
"Ooh, big place, scary demon.
Yeah, I guess. A lot of demons.
Lots of dead thing."
Yes. Lots and lots of dead things.
"Yes."
Where are you from?
"Place called Kobolda."
Kobolda.
"Yes."
How do you get there?
You have to go out into Otherworld.
Oh, so you're from another world.
Well, kobold from Hedge, but kobold live in Kobolda.
Oh, I see.
Yes, very fun.
Well, it's been nice meeting you. I'm gonna go find other games to play.
Okay, be careful. If wingy guys show up, just run into tent and go home, yes?
Wingy guys?
You know when you see.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Alright. Zeos, you successfully get to the ships. And as you get onto the ships, they take you down below, and you see that the middle of the ship that you've been living on for the past several weeks has been transitioned almost entirely into a war room. And Bonet is standing over a map of the city, watching all of the... Oh, I realize we're still on the... Shoink. Bonet is standing over a map of the city, like barking orders as runners take off and head out off the ship. He looks up at you, he goes, "Ah, Zeos, my boy." It's good to
It is
it's good
I.
to see that you are safe in these troubling times.
Yeah, I see. See, you're having fun.
I haven't felt this alive in millennia.
I can only imagine.
Anyways, did the wolves manage to capture the rest of your friends?
That I do not know. I'm sure they caught Cathar. He was very drunk and high.
Then I'm sure we'll be seeing him shortly.
Jack, probably not.
Yes, that slippery little bastards evaded us for far too long.
Oh? Wasn't he on your side originally, anyway?
Well, he's always worked under my daughter, so we knew he would be a problem.
That's fair.
Yeah, I was under and Sathar was on top.
Yeah, Sathar's a top. What can I say?
Being under Sathar was one of the worst experiences of the Queen's life.
Yep. That is a quote.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to.
You did.
Hey,
And it was a good joke. It was a good one.
everyone insults their exes.
As you're on this boat for a little while, Zeos, you watch as 3 of the sea wolves just carry in Sathar's unconscious body.
Oh, why is he unconscious? Did he pass out?
He talked too much.
Well, he's drunk and high, so I expect him to talk a lot.
Yes, well, we couldn't exactly transport him through the city with him asking all of those questions.
Why not? It's not like
Uh,
he's harming anything.
Vonet's going to look at them and go, well, untie him. We're not savages. And the guard's going to look back and say, they killed one of ours. And Vonet's going to look up and go, oh, I'm sorry. For the amount of gold I pay you, you seem to think I care.
Also, it was most definitely not him from... So... I don't know why he would be the problem. Knock him out.
They unbind you, Sathar, and they set you in a chair. And Vonet, still looking down at this table, is going to cast Cure Illness on you. And just wake you up and sober you up immediately.
Oh,
Good morning, Sathar.
oh, what? Why does my head hurt?
You got probably smacked in the head.
Oh, he's gonna stand up and look around and go, "We on the boat?"
That we are.
Huh? Did I keep drinking?
No, you got knocked out.
What? Last thing I remember is he's gonna kind of pause and think, and I'm gonna roll for this.
Sorry, Copy, I just saw your change the lights. That's my bad.
Well,
We were checking on Ridley.
well then you're missing a lot in between.
What happened? Where is Ridley?
Still unknown. Do you know where he is, Bonet?
The young Emperor's position is currently unknown.
Oh, I take it we're
Are
trying
you
to find
looking
him.
for him?
Well, of course we are. He's very important.
Yeah. But yeah.
I've grown quite fond of the boy, and having his life in danger would be problematic for everyone.
I
Why
don't
would his
think
life
he's in
be
danger.
You both talked at the same time.
I don't think he's in danger.
Why would his life be in danger?
Well, depending on which way the Queen thinks he's leaning, she'll either try to do what she did to his father, or take him into custody and torture him until he agrees with her.
Look, I know he has a bit of a limp, but like we don't tell him about it.
Ignoring what he just said, the queen, as far as I could tell from the thing, he thinks he can be swayed either way. So,
Yes,
Wait, for
well,
what? This war.
war.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a second. Sorry.
it's good to see you finally woken up enough to get invested in the conversation, Sathar.
Look, man. I was having a good time. I wasn't expecting to come to in this place. Not one of the nicer places I've woken up.
Yes, well, circumstances changed very rapidly.
Yeah, what facilitated the change?
War.
Well, yes, but
An outside
Currently happening.
an outside third party tried to play their hand and kill the young emperor.
Oh, so that wasn't either one. Got it.
okay. Do you know who this third party is?
Oh. To the best of our knowledge, it was the Dark Brotherhood.
Huh.
The
When did they
queen,
get
however,
found?
the queen, however, thinks it was us, so we were forced to move up our timetable.
Naturally.
Of course. Which doesn't make sense why she'd think it was you, but you know.
No, does it not? Sithar, clearly you can see why she would think it was me.
Well, to be fair, knowing what I know now, I would also have thought it was you.
Well, if I recall correctly, Ridley also, since he's a child, he has no idea whether he sides with her or you. So he said that it was you who told him to do that.
Oh, I did.
And yeah, I'm aware.
But the Dark Brotherhood has always been good at tricks, and they have spies everywhere.
I was more meaning to the fact that since she knows that you told him to do that, that would be weird for her to think that you would try and kill him then.
Yes, well, these are strange times. Now, Sithar, I need to know where you stand.
I'll be honest with you. And I have a strange feeling you're going to kill me for even saying this. I'm kind of partial to your daughter. We're nice and all.
Of course I wouldn't
But-
kill you. You're much too important to the boy.
That is the first time the boy has saved my life. Nobody tell him.
Hasn't he saved your life before?
Well, besides that other time, but we don't count that time.
Anyways, Sithar, you say you're impartial to my daughter, but have you no care for what she's done to this once great city?
Oh, don't get me wrong, I think she has been led astray. But I do not wish to see her dead.
Nor do I. She is still my daughter, as he's looking over the map.
Oh! Well, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it?
It does. I simply wish to see things restored to the way they were, and she wants no such thing.
I have no idea what way it was before, nor too much
Oh, it
knowledge
was-
of what it is now.
It was gorgeous. Blood running through the streets, public executions on every corner. Herds and herds of humans. Something to behold. Sorry. Anyways, I can get behind that idea, but as long as we have an agreement that us four, even the one who I'm assuming Jack is out.
Yes, Jack is currently missing.
Excellent. And knowing his affiliation with the city, he is not here on this side. So, all of us walk out, including Jack, as well as the boy.
It would probably take some persuading with Jack, because if he's
Well,
not
yes.
here,
I'm willing to let the two of you and the boy live, and I'll do what I can for your friend, but if he fights, he dies like the rest.
That's fair.
And I have a sneaking suspicion he will fight.
Well, that is his way. Just, I'll give us a chance to.
would we be
talk
able
him off
to, I reach in my pocket and fiddle with the paper, talk to the, what was he called again here? My relative who is here.
Inquisitor
Biomass.
Bombardo.
I'm assuming you know who I'm talking about.
The Spy Master?
Yes.
No, at this time it does not seem like that is something we can do.
I-
Now,
If we can.
here is what I propose. Sithar,
Yes.
you have a unique relationship with my daughter.
That's the
Zeos,
way
you
to
have
put
a
it.
unique relationship with her head spy master. What I propose is I will have the Sea Wolves escort you to the gate, and I will give you the chance to end this without further violence.
Oh. I don't know how I would be able to do that. I understand how Sithara would be able to.
The question is, can I trust you to negotiate on my behalf?
Well,
If
happy.
not, I can keep you safely here until the fighting is ended.
I am happy to go in and talk. Believe it or not, I love talking. But what are you willing to trade with? Because she is going to want something out of this if this is to end peacefully.
She can
You're not-
she can surrender the throne. All of her subjects will retain all titles and positions they have been granted. I'm willing to negotiate after the fact for which laws we will leave in place. But her abdicating the throne is non-conditional.
Understood. I think that's
What
all of
can
my
we-
questions.
What can we
Zeus?
give her
Well,
in return? Like, what are we able to offer?
The lives of everybody she holds dear.
That's it?
I mean, in
You
my
think she should
experience,
ask for more?
She probably would.
Perhaps. That's
Will
why
her
it's called a
titles be-
negotiation.
Will her titles be retained? Previous titles be retained, I should specifically say.
Her previous titles will be retained.
Okay. That's one of the things I was thinking.
After all, the queen is still one of her own subjects.
Well,
Mhm.
yes, but would she... I'm assuming she would not retain Queen, as that would make your father-daughter relationship very strange.
Yes, she will not remain the queen.
Will she face any adjudication?
Only if she fights.
Well,
I think that answers my
If-
questions, again.
Anyways, Zeos, that money should more than cover your payment from the guild, as they will not be giving any future missions to you, nor will they be paying you out.
that it do. And why wouldn't the guild be giving out further missions?
The guildmaster, upon realizing why I had the list, turned around and gave all of my targets to the queen, so he has been handled.
Ah,
Perhaps when we win the battle, there might be a position for you as guildmaster. I've yet to decide.
I was
Well-
gonna nudge Zeos and go, stepping up in the world.
well, yeah. I'm willing to give it a shot if you are. And if
Yeah.
if that doesn't happen, if there's anyone else in the room, is there someone I should go after in the room to make an escape through?
Well, I suppose if it does not go well, you'll more than likely be taken prisoner. Fighting would only get you killed. At least if you're in a cell, I can save you when I take the city.
Gotcha.
It is of the utmost importance, gentlemen, that we settle this quick. Much of the army is already being recalled to the city, and our enemies will surely follow.
Well, I guess we best make haste.
Alright, they're gonna escort you two there. Jack, as you follow Bonbargo, he leads you through an opening in one of the towers and down below the throne room into a room where the queen and her advisor seem to be planning their strategy.
Okay.
She looks up at you and she goes, "And where's the rest of your party?"
I think we need to talk about that.
Yes, I believe we do.
I would like to do so without so many years, if at all possible.
You will understand how in times such as these I would rather have more eyes around than less.
Then there's one individual I request be removed from the room as I don't know enough of him to verify his loyalty.
Inquisitor Von Vargo has already promised you would kill his brother should it be necessary.
Fabulous. Zeos received orders from your father. Riley was under the instruction of your father. And men I know to be affiliated with your father have taken Sithar.
And you escaped.
By killing one of those men and leaving. It was at that time that I noticed that all hell was breaking loose across the city, and it was going to happen tonight.
Yes, well, it is what I expected after my father tried to kill young Mr. Monroe.
I do not believe that to be the case. I believe they extracted him and then blew up the area, as neither Sithar, through his sense of smell, nor I, through any sort of other investigation, could find any trace of anyone being harmed in the explosion.
Well, then that
If
puts
Ridley in there, he would have been harmed.
well,
Which
then
means
that
they extract.
that makes this message we received several minutes before the explosion incredibly problematic. She's going to
What does
slide
that
a note
message
across
say?
the table to you.
I'll look at it.
My dearest daughter, I've killed the boy and claimed the lands of Kali as my own. I will bring down the full force of their military might upon the city if you do not surrender within 48 hours' time. Everybody who stands against me will be executed.
That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't sound like how Vonet would play it.
And you've known my father longer than I have?
No. This is me talking out of character.
Oh.
So I feel like that would.
I feel like this is a forgery and some other entity at play here trying to stir shit up before it's ready. So I'm going to roll.
You can roll me insight on the message.
Yeah. God,
Well,
it's
So,
getting me.
you still know that this isn't how Vonet would play the situation, but you can't find anything visible on the message that would prove it's a fake.
Yes, I can. Vonet would not call her my dearest daughter.
Why wouldn't he?
Because he has too much respect for that. And he has too much knowledge of how the status quo operates. Even if you disagree with someone's placement on the throne, if you are trying to reclaim or claim that throne, you still address that person by their proper title until it is their title no longer.
But he has never
Otherwise-
addressed her as queen.
He hasn't since he's been here.
No, but in correspondence, he wouldn't address her in a way that put her beneath him.
Oh, yes, he would. I almost
shouldn't.
dare.
That's
He
Yeah,
addressed.
shouldn't, but that's what he. That's
He has
that's
addressed
how
policy
every-
that
Vonet is.
reduces the power of the throne.
He has. Well, yeah, but you have to remember the power that he wielded when he was on the throne wasn't through respect for the throne. It was through fear of the man on it.
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
He doesn't believe the throne holds any implicit power, or he wouldn't be raising an army against his daughter. He'd be going about it some other way.
Politically.
But yeah, so you can't find any proof in this letter that it's a fit. Like, it looks like it's handwriting. It fits the way he talks. But you know in the back of your mind, there is no way this is real.
Well, A, because there's too much camaraderie between him and Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
And B, I know that Ridley didn't die in that explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's beyond a doubt for me.
Yep.
Because if I couldn't find anything and Tony the Tiger couldn't smell anything,
And I couldn't find anything either.
And Zeos couldn't find it. Like, there's nothing there to find.
Sorry, just adding Tony the Tiger to my timestamps for the week. But yes, so yeah, you know this. You know, based on all the information you have, that this is not a real letter.
Right. And I'll give her that information, and I'll tell her to take it with a grain of salt. I'm not instructing her how to believe or feel, but this is where I'm at. And why
Regardless,
would he kill Ridley when Ridley already seems to have sided with him?
regardless of whether he did or did not do this, less than 10 minutes after the bomb went off, his forces began their assault on the city. The timeline makes too much sense.
I agree, that does make a lot of sense. And I'll hold the letter back up to her.
She's gonna reach out and take it from you.
So as she takes it from me, that's probably gonna miss. I'm trying to get her with a syringe.
Which syringe and why?
The silver nitrate syringe, and because it will kill her and end the conflict. I've been on Vonet's side the whole time. I've also known the Inquisitor has been watching me. I even said that specifically to you on several occasions.
That's true. Oh boy, this is about to get gnarly. I'm just gonna ask, are you
And-
sure you want to do this?
Rips in
Yes.
chat for
Yeah, rips in chat for
Okay, had I rolled good
Jack?
though, that would have been fucking genius.
You
I
know,
got fucked by the
I'll-
roll
okay.
on that one.
I'll give you not to use on this roll, but for the future. I will give you inspiration. Because that was perfectly in character and you're probably gonna die for it.
How is that not how he would have handled it?
That is exactly how he would have
That's
handled
not
it.
what
That's
he's
why
saying.
I'm giving you
He-
inspiration.
Right. He knows he can't be detected magically. He knows his motivations and motives can't be detected. So if he kills one of Vonet's men and attacks the doggo to protect vampires on his way there, there's no reason for them not to trust him.
So you reach out with the syringe, and right as it's about to make contact, Von Vargo and one of the advisors grab you and slam you up against the wall. And you hear a voice in your head say, "Oh, we're playing it this way then."
Oh no.
Whose voice? Ronan?
What do you think?
Roran's.
Or Roran?
Did you forget about Roran?
No, I didn't. I was kind of counting on him. I'm more useful alive.
You hear him say, "Oh, we're playing it this way then," and then you watch as a spike of darkness comes out from either side of the gun, and both of these men turn to ash.
Well,
I'll look at the queen. I have a feeling there's going to be an envoy sent here soon. They're going to offer you something. If it is not an envoy and instead a war party, give up.
She looks at you, and she looks at the broken syringe on the table and the two piles of ash on the ground. And why should I believe anything that you say? You just tried to kill me and then killed my spy master and my top advisor. Although I suppose I did kill one of my own earlier this evening, but that is not of importance.
I knew I'd never make it to you. I also knew that I needed to come with an actual show of force.
Do you volunteer to be safely removed from this room, or are we going to have to get much more violent from a distance? I will, however, take your counsel under advisement, Moriarty. And you notice she intentionally did not use your title.
Uh-huh. Then I think that's all for us for now, Lila.
She gestures to two of the guards and gestures to you and says, "Take him away."
Don't touch me. I'll see myself out.
Roran in your head is just chuckling. As you
Nice.
as you begin to walk away, he goes, "Oh, I do love vampires."
You want to eat a couple more? We might need to eat a couple more on the way out.
Oh no, I left them quite the present.
Oh. Like I
Oh?
should be moving much more quickly?
Absolutely, you should.
Fabulous. I break out into a run?
The guards start to chase you, and you hear the sound of a dreadful howl from the room behind you. Like just a screech of an untamed beast.
I'll turn my head and look at the guards that are still chasing me and go, you should probably go deal with that instead.
These guards are not chasing you, they are also running.
Oh. Nice night for a jog, isn't it, gentlemen?
They both just celerity and shoot past you.
I will attempt to time it to trip one of them just because I want to see what a celerity road rash looks like.
Roll me acrobatics.
Your shin splinters from the force.
Not Shin, their entire face and front half.
No. Jack's
His.
shin might be about to splinter from the force.
Oh, well,
If you are stationary and you stick your foot out,
He's not stationary. He's also
stationary.
moving, but you don't
Oh.
manage to time it right.
Yeah.
As you're leaving, several other celerity figures just shoot past you, including one that you're pretty sure was the queen.
Can I try to catch a ride? I'm
That-
totally kidding. I'm gonna miss.
Grabs hold, both of his arms immediately just ripped out of their sockets. His neck breaks from the force of a celerity without support. So Ridley, you're just vibing in this circus, just hanging out with the kobolds. They bought you a funnel
no
cake.
idea what's happening.
They bought me a what?
They bought you a funnel cake.
Oh hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
If there's any interesting games that they go to, I will play them.
As they're taking you towards their favorite game, which is apparently called Goblin Ball, you hear the sound of wings beating in the distance, and the kobold turns to you and go, "Time for you to go, new friend."
I guess so. Ridley starts running towards one of the doors,
Yep.
and he starts thinking of that magic shop they were in a couple of days ago. as he runs through the door.
You run through the door, and you come out into the magic shop you were in a couple days ago, in time to see two of the sea wolves just brutalizing the shopkeeper.
Hey, do you guys see a bag of holding back there?
The sea wolves look up, and their eyes go wide, realizing who they're looking at. And one of them just says, I'll take a look, Emperor Ridley, but you need to come with us for the time being."
Well, I'd rather get that. I'm kind of heavy loaded. I'd rather get that bag, and then I'll follow you guys or whatever.
"We can carry whatever you need, but we need to go now." And Ridley, at this point, like, you start, like, taking in the situation around you, and you realize from outside all you hear is fire and screams.
I just grab the closest thing that's on the counter, and then I follow them.
Okay, you grab a fucking ring of feather falling off the counter.
And I just throw it on.
Alright, and I think we'll save the negotiation for next session. I think we'll end it there.
Oh
D-
boy.
What'd you guys think?
That was
Sorry
chaotic
for
as
calling
fuck.
you Tony the Tiger.
I mean, I've been called worse.
Did you guys have
Fair.
fun?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was that a fun session?
that was chaotic as fuck.
Oh,
I was not expecting 0 to 100.
do you know how hard that was to keep under wraps, even from you, Steven?
I had a pretty good idea. Ridley was lucky as hell.
Hey, it's all in my character build.
Well, I think Coffee might be talking. I don't know if Coffee's talking about the stuffed animals or the fact that you left the room before the bomb went off.
Why not everything?
True.
Why not Zoidberg?
Anyways, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us and watching some D&D. Thanks to our players, we have Sithar, played by.
The Mighty Horizon. Horizon.
Horizon.
Orion.
Horizon.
The mighty
yeah.
Verizon. Can
Yep.
you hear me now?
We have Ridley Monroe, played by.
Me, Justicar.
We have Zeos Bonvargo, played by.
The Minoru.
And we have Jack Moriarty, played by.
Dave levels up.
I just posted all their all their Twitches down below. Be sure to go give them a follow. Dave makes a bunch of great content. Minoru is probably the best FPS player I know. And Ridley and Orion just show up on other people's channels unexpectedly.
It's true.
You never know when I might start streaming.
Also, be sure to go check out. That command didn't work. Also,
It
be
did.
sure to go. Oh, it
there.
did. Be sure to
It
go
was
check out
delayed.
all the socials. We are on YouTube if you need to catch up. We have Discord where you can do a bunch of fun stuff. You can join the Bits, Grits, and Halfwits army. That'll help them, save the world. Also my TikTok's down there, which is where we take all the best clips from these and we post them for your viewing pleasure. Laugh
And
one more
occasionally
time
say
at the
shit you and I
stupidity.
do back and forth.
Absolutely. Anyways, everyone, thanks for joining us. We will be live again on Thursday at 3:30 Central. I'm gonna toss everyone over to I'll toss everyone over to Mr. Dread. Explain some World of Warcraft. Is he Mr. underscore or just underscore?
Under.
I'm gonna toss everyone over to Mr. Dread. Thanks for hanging out, and it's summertime now, everyone. So, thanks to Dave for giving me this so I can finally use it. But until next time, stay cool, find a pool, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.